So now that you know what types of uniforms are available, why you should consider uniforms for your workplace, how uniform rental works, maybe you're now thinking about, okay, I want this, but who should I partner with? I know I have a couple options, depending on where you live. You probably have 3, 4, maybe even 5 different companies that can do this. So, what's the best company for me? There's a couple of things you need to consider. First off, there are typically local uniform companies, that are owned and operated right in your local area, or there's a national one that might have an outlet in your area, but there have plenty of outlets all across the country. So we're a local uniform company, and we think that there's a couple benefits to working with other local and family-owned companies. So, when you work with a company that lives in your community, you typically get better service because the people actually care about their jobs. The owners live in the same community that you do, and they support that community. And when you support the local economy and stuff like that, it typically leads to a better product and a better service, as well as helping out the local economy. And then one of the other things that's nice about local companies is if you ever have a problem, you can call and speak to a person, whereas if you call one of the national companies, a lot of times you'll get an automated phone and you'll have to go through that whole hassle of trying to find a person to solve your problems, and then it might take a little bit longer than being able to call a service rep from your local company and have them come out that day to make sure everything's handled. But then there are a few other things that you'd want to consider too, not just local versus national, but the product quality, which is obviously important, making sure the shirts and pants are up to your standards, that can be put to the test at your work, and make sure that they can hold up. The service quality, which I kind of already mentioned, but making sure that there's going to be someone who's there if you ever have a problem or something's missing. And then company reputation, so that could be from online reviews or customer recommendations, or just that general feel you get when you talk to their team and maybe tour their facilities or something like that. But that's obviously super important. And then last is proximity. So maybe if a company is 15 minutes down the road versus 3 hours away, you might get a little bit better service from that company that's close by just because of the proximity itself. So anyway, there's a lot of things to take into account, but I think those are some good places to start for when you're deciding which uniform company to partner with. All right, thank you.